everyone, again I have come back with science chapter, that is today we will learn about matter, water and air. Now you must be knowing anything, any substances, if it is solid or liquid or what. Now anything that has mass, it occupies space, they are called nothing but matter. I'll show you one experiment. Like see, this is the balloon. If I blow balloon, it has become larger in size. That means it occupies space. And if I weight it, it has mass also. That means anything that has mass and occupies space is called matter. Now children, there are three states of matter. You must be knowing they are solid, liquid and gases. Right? Molecules. What do you mean by molecules? All matter that is made up of small particles are called molecules. And those particles, they are becoming in very small. They are known as atoms. Right? So this is about atoms and molecules. So now I will show you the differences between the solid, liquid and the gases. Now children, see. What is this? This object is solid. Why I am calling it solid? Because its molecules are tightly packed. Now I will show you with the help of diagram. Suppose this any solid substances, they are having molecules. This is considered as molecules. Now see how they are arranged. They are arranged densely. That means their molecules are tightly packed. So they have the proper shape. Solids have proper shape because the molecules are tightly packed. Right? Now there is a liquid. Liquid, the molecules, they are loosely packed compared to solid. Right? They are not densely arranged. They are loosely packed. So that the liquid contains the shape of the any container. For example, I will show you. See, now water. Water is a liquid. It can flow, right? When you pour water in any container, it will take the shape of that. Now here I pour water in bottle. So it is containing bottle shape. If I will pour the same water in glass, then it will take the glass shape. That means in liquid, the molecules are loosely packed compared to solid. Right? Now look at the gases. I have shown you the balloon. Right? The molecules of gases are very loosely packed compared to solid and liquid. That means it do not have proper shapes and size. Right? So the molecules are very loosely packed in gases. Now in solid, the solid has proper shapes and size. As I have shown you, you can take anything like this marker pen, your notebook. As I have shown you, this cube. These all are solid shapes. They have proper shape and size. So the second point is they have proper shape and size. Whereas liquid, they take the shape of the container. That means they do not have proper shape and size. But it has fixed volume. What do you mean by fixed volume? Suppose this water from this water bottle, if I pour in another glass, the water will be the same in the quantity. Only the shape will be changed. That means it has fixed volume. So the liquid, they do not have proper shape but have fixed volume, as I have explained you. Right? Where is in gas? Even the gases do not have proper shape. So the gases do not have proper shape. Right? Now, for example, you can take in solid chalk, bag, book, etc. Liquid, you can take examples water, milk, cold drinks, etc. Right? Now third example of gases like air. Air means oxygen, inhale, carbon dioxide which we exhale. Now the carbon dioxide gas in balloon, right? For example, air. So air contains which gases? Oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, etc. So these are the example of gases. Now we will learn about change of states of matter. Now change of state of water, that is also known as interchange of water. Now how? See, can you see these are the ice pieces, ice. Now I have removed from the freeze right now. Now if I keep the ice for some times, or if I heat it, right? So heating or melting, then it will turn to water. See, it has started turning water. Can you see this water? Yes, right? Now I am keeping this ice for melting. If I keep it for some time outside, it will melt, and if I keep it for heating, that will also, it will melt. So from this, after melting, it will turn to water, and that water, if I heat it, it will turn to water vapor. That means ice is a solid form of matter. Then when it will turn to water is a liquid form of matter. And now when I will heat it, it will start melting, and you will see the water vapor from water. That means it is the gaseous state of matter. Now look here, I have kept the ice pieces in this container, and now after some time you will see the water vapor, how the water vapor comes out. Now the ice has started melting, and the water, you can see the water vapor has started coming out. That means it is the gaseous form of matter. Now interchange. Now if I stop boiling this water and wait for some time, what will happen? The water will become cool, and you will see the water droplets on the lid of the container. That is nothing but that is water. So from water vapor, again we will get the water back, and that water, if I again keep it in the refrigerator, it will turn to ice. So the process of water from water vapor is called condensation. Now after some time, now see, can you see the water droplets here? See nicely water droplets. Even on the kettle, can you see the water droplets? So this process is called condensation, and that water droplets is nothing but the water vapor has turned to water, and this water, when we again keep it in the refrigerator, that is the process of freezing, it will turn to ice. So this is nothing but change of state of water. Now with the help of diagram, I will show you the change of state of water or interchange of states. Now what we have done, I have taken the pieces of ice in a glass or plate. So after melting for some time, or else you can boil also, right? Heating. So after heating, this ice is a solid form, right? So state it solid, and example is ice of matter. After heating or melting, it will turn to water. It will turn to water. So now this water, again when I will boil it, when I am boiling, so boiling, what will happen? Water vapor will come out, right? So this is nothing but gases. Now reverse process. When water vapor, when I will switch off my gas, what will happen? And cover it with the lid. After some time, after cooling, what will you see? You will see the water droplets on the lid of the container. So that will turn to again liquid, that is in a water form. So this process is called condensation, right? And this process is called evaporation. Now the same water, if I will keep it in the refrigerator, so this process is called freezing. It will again turn back to ice. So this is nothing but change of state of water which I have shown you, and this way I am explaining you with the help of diagram. Now we will learn about water and its solubility. See, this is the glass jar I have taken because I don't have the glass flask which is in the laboratory. In that I will pour some water. Now, this is salt, Tata Namak, what we are eating. This I will pour into this water and I will stir it. Continuously stirring. In the lab we are stirring with the glass rod, but here I am stirring with the spoon. Now continuously when I will stir it, the salt will dissolve completely in water after some time. That means you will not see the particles of salt. You can see the clear solution of salt. This is called salt solution. Now see, clear. The salt is completely soluble in water. Now it has disappeared in water. So that means salt is soluble in water. Now here salt is called the solute. Water is called solvent. And when I have mixed salt and water, it has become the solution. Right? So the salt is called solute, water is called solvent, and salt plus water is known as solution. Now I will show you the solubility test. Solubility test means here first of all I will show you which substances are soluble in water. First, you have already seen that salt is soluble in water. Second thing, if I take sugar, if I take the sugar, see sugar, and when I will stir it continuously, sugar particles are little bit bigger than salt, so it will take time to soluble in water, but after some times those particles also completely disappear in water. That means sugar also soluble in water. I will keep the sugar solution here. By the time I am showing you the other solution which are soluble in water. I have taken the another jar. In that I have poured water. Now potassium permanganate. See, you can see the black color particles, solid substances. I will take the pinch of that and I will just put it in the water. See. Can you see the clear purple color solution? And see the black particles of potassium permanganate. It will start melting slowly, and once it will completely disappear in water, that means potassium permanganate is also soluble in water. This potassium permanganate, where we are using specially in the society, when we are getting sometimes the water is not good, especially in monsoon season, that time we can put this potassium permanganate in our society tank so that we can get the clear water after that. So this is also completely soluble in water. Now see the sugar particles. See, now hardly 2-3 particles are still there to dissolve. We'll just keep it down again. Now I will take another jar. In that I will show you one more substance. Now this is blue color solid powder substances which is called copper sulfate. It is also a salt, copper sulfate salt. Now this I will take and I will pour it in water. we can check the solubility test after stirring. Now see, all the solid particles of copper sulfate, they are completely dissolved in water. That means copper sulfate is also soluble in water. Right? Now here once again sugar particles. I have shown you the salt also. This is also completely soluble in water. Copper sulfate completely soluble in water. And potassium permanganate, it is also completely soluble in water. So these are the solid things which are soluble in water. There are many liquid things, they are also soluble in water, like your carbonated drinks, thumbs up, Pepsi. So वो सब, so that are also soluble in water. Some liquid substances like oil, petrol, diesel, they all are insoluble in water. See, I will show you. For example, this is oil container, and this oil, I will pour it in water. See, can you see the separate layer of oil? So, oil is insoluble. Not soluble means insoluble in water. Like petrol also insoluble in water. So there are many liquid things, they are also insoluble in water, and there are many solid things, they are also insoluble in water. Like for example, now I will show you. Now look here, this is the glass container. Now the things which are insoluble in water. So first thing, this is chalk powder, right? So if I pour chalk powder in water, see, it will not complete, the molecules of this chalk powder will not completely disappear in water, and they are still there, and it will be there. That means chalk powder is not soluble in water. Chalk powder is insoluble in water. I'll take water. In that, I will take some sand powder and I will stir it. Look here. So, does sand powder soluble in water? No, because you cannot see the clear solution. It is insoluble in water. Now, how I will make it clear solution? So, by sedimentation method, I will make it clear solution, but not very clear, but sedimentation is the method. In that, all the dust sand particles will settle down after some time. So, I will keep it just for few seconds, and we will see that when the dust sand particles will settle down at the bottom of the jar, and you will see some solution which is not very clear, but that solution which is upside and the sand particles at the bottom of the jar, this method is called sedimentation. Now what I will do, with the help of glass rod, which I don't have the glass rod, so I am using this spatula, and I will just try my best level to separate the clear solution in another jar. This method is called sedimentation. And now when I will pour this solution in another jar, so this method is called decantation. What it is called? Decantation. Still, this is not the clear solution. So what I will do, I will, by filtration method. Children, this is called filter paper, which we are using in the laboratory. So this filter paper, I I will just put it in the funnel. This is called funnel. I will put the filter paper in the funnel this way, and now we will see. I will strain this mixture through this funnel and you will see the clear solution in another glass. That this method is called filtration. So here this is filter paper, funnel. In the laboratory we are using beaker. Now this solution, see, through filter paper we will filter this solution. See, can you see the clear solution? Look at the difference between these two solutions, right? So this method is called filtration method. So these are the few methods through which you can purify the water. But the best method for purifying water is the boiling. Now especially in monsoon season we are getting the drinking water. It is not pure. It is dirty water we are getting. So sometimes when we are getting the dirty water like this, suppose I am showing you the dirty water. So at home we can boil that water. Boiling is the best water for purifying water. At least boil for 20 minutes to 25 minutes so that the germs inside the water will kill, and then that water you strain through the strainer and you can use it for drinking. Children, this is called alum. This also we are using to purify water. This alum we call this fatki. So you can use this also. What you have to do, just take this alum and take a round of alum in water this way for 2-3 minutes. See, the dust particle will start separating and it will start settle down at the bottom of the jar. So after some times all the dust particles will settle down at the bottom of the jar. After moving this alum in that water, you can filter that water through strainer and you can use it for drinking. So this is another method, right? I will show you after some time. See, now one more method. When we are going to the swimming pool, every day they are not changing the water, but what they are doing, they put chlorine inside. So chlorination is the another method of purifying water. So chlorination, so they put chlorine tablets or chlorine, and that way they clean water, purify water, and the same water they are using, because every day it is not possible in the swimming pool to change the water. So these are the some method of purifying water which separates in some insoluble impurities. Now soluble impurities, like which are the soluble impurities? Salt and sugar. If you want to separate those things, so which method is better? Evaporation. My one video, that state soap method, evaporation method is I have shown with sugar and salt. You just watch that video again. So what I have done, I have taken the salt water, I have boiled it separately, and what happened? Water evaporated and the left fine particle salt you can see nicely. This is the separation of soluble substances by evaporation method. Second method is distillation method, which I cannot show you at home. This method we can show in the lab only. There are special instruments for distillation method. So these are the few methods for purifying soluble as well as insoluble substances. Right, children? Now this we have learnt about matter and water. In my next class I will show you, we will learn about only air. Right? So if you like my videos, please like it, share it, and still you have not subscribed, please subscribe it. Thank you.